Hey there guys, gals, and pals, I'm Annie and the game is Gnawing Hunger. Today we are Victor, a man investigating the mysteries that happened on a scientific research ship called the Cormorant in the year 2375. They call me Victor. Well, that's not the name my parents gave me. I chose the name for myself after a short but memorable stint on the Mercury penal colony, but that's not the story you want to hear. Take a sip. No, you'll want to hear the tale of the ISS Cormorant. The solar year was 2375. I won't be forgetting that year in a hurry. I was piloting a tug called the Lark back in those days, assembled her myself out of recalled parts. The Lark was a beauty, my pride and joy. I'd like to fly through the Oort cloud and hunt for derelicts. A lot of them foundered against the icy planetismals on the way to and from Alpha Centauri. Sometimes the owners paid me to tow their ships back to the solar system. Other times they paid me to forget all about what I found. The insurers paid the owners, and the salvage dealers paid me for the scrap. It was a living. I must have been less than 2 light years away from the solar system when I picked up the signal of an Imperial ship. She wasn't coasting properly, she was lurching, as though her superliminal drive core was on the fritz. Now, nobody wants to be stuck out there with busted drive core, so I hailed her to see if the crew needed assistance. All hails were refused. It was a science vessel, the ISS Cormorant, one of Lord Quo's famous research expeditions reported missing about a month before. There was a reward offered for her rescue and recovery. I downloaded the Cormorant schematics to my helmet and pulled up alongside. Then I boarded the ship to see if there were any survivors. By the sacred sunlight, I wish I hadn't. The ship is running on emergency power only. I'll take a look around and then I'll call it in and collect my reward. What is this strange growth? Some kind of fungus? The personal crest of 𝓬𝓸𝔃𝓂, the Duke of Jupiter. This is an interesting story so far. You're seeing a lot of resurgence of 80s themes. Cargo hold is a mess with barrels and crates strewn in every which way. And music and space exploration and everything. Uh-oh. Who is this guy? It's the body of a man. He wears the cassaw collar of an astronomer chaplain. I better take a closer look. A jolt of electricity stuns me as I touch the body. A vision is forming before my eyes. Ah, so we get to see this man's story. Good morning, Father. Good morning, my children. Let us begin our prayer. Yes, Father. There is no sun but soul. There is no sun but soul. Our one and only Father, however far we journey, his warm rays give us light. There is no earth but terra. There is no earth but terra. Our dear beloved Mother, wherever we may settle, our roots are in her soil. Go in peace, my children. Thank you, Father. So we got a new religion with soul and terra, which are alternate words to sun and earth, as you probably know. A tapestry of the Milky Way showing the solar system. Home sweet home. Is this our solar system that we're in? This was a good service this morning, Father. Matins are exactly the same every morning, Adam. You seem to really like the sunroom. I'm gonna go with this one. I know the garden is an illusion, but I love it all the same. Yeah, how do you have a sunroom in a spaceship? Nothing can go too wrong when the sun is shining on one's face. You're not on duty right now, are you? No, I'm off now. I was on watch all night. Red is covering the sensor station as well as signals. It's been pretty quiet. You seem to really... Oh, I'll be off now, Adam. Enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to catch a few more rays and then I'll go hit the sack. The music is groovy, and the walk animation too. Who are you? Hello again, Father. How goes your research into Alieann xenobiology? I'm pursuing a very fruitful avenue of research. The tomes of the ancients hold many secrets of xenobiology. And what about your protege, Dr. Emmental? I barely see her in the library at all. She's conducting some kind of experiment on that curious sample we collected here in Alieann's belt. Dr. 𝓬𝓙 shows promise, but she has a long way to go in becoming a scientist. You're not impressed by the sample, then? I'm wondering if the sample is the fungus that we saw and it's taking over the ship. Our Alieannian enemies are intelligent and sophisticated like ourselves. Not to toot my own horn. What could be the relevance of this fungus? Does this mean we will need to collect more samples? I would certainly hope that we can collect something more interesting before we leave Alieann's belt. I see. Good luck with your research then, Dame Helena. May the sun smile upon your words, Father. Who are you? Dr. 𝓬𝓙. Good morning, Father Probus. What an unfortunate name. We missed you at Matins. Le matin is French for the morning. I took high school level French class, so, you know, but it also might be like a regular word in English that I just am not aware of. But we missed you at Matins. My apologies, Father. I'll be there on Sunday. How is your research coming along? The sample we collected here in Alieann's belt is absolutely fascinating. A motile microorganism that crystallizes when exposed to a vacuum. I've never seen anything like it. Would you like to take a look, Father? Is the sample dangerous? I'm observing all safety protocols. Many Alieann life forms are telepathic, so the alien containment cell is enclosed within a Faraday cage. That should block any potential telepathic transmissions. May I take a look? Just walk up to the xenoscope and take a look when you're ready. Uh-oh. This looks an awful lot like the fungus we saw at the beginning of the game. And it was created by the Illuminati. Opening the hatch to the alien containment would violate safety protocols. Probably a good idea. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, who are you? Hello again, Father. Your armed to the teeth, Red. Is something up? We're in Aurinian space, Father. Something's bound to be up. Is this your second consecutive deployment, Red? My third, Father. Space is my second home. How long has it been since you last saw Earth? Earth? I've never been to Earth. I'm from Mars, Father. I thought you knew. Wow. How long until in the real world we have people like that have never lived on Earth? Because I know we're talking about space exploration and colonization and all that kind of stuff, and how far away are we from that as a society? Why did you think everyone called me Red? Oh yes, right, of course. It's not your red hair or anything. You wouldn't catch this Martian off guard in a hostile territory, no sir. Keep doing your job, Red. There you are, Lieutenant. Reporting for duty, Captain. Your navigation station is in order. However, the ship is cruising nicely. There won't be any need for course corrections anytime soon. And how is our scientific mission coming along, sir? Frankly, that's not our concern. Our orders were to escort the science team to Alieann's belt for their research, then return them safely to Jupiter. What Dame Helena and Dr. 𝓬𝓙 collect here in Alieann's belt and what they do with it, it's their business. And Lord 𝓬𝓂's, of course. Any other orders, sir? Report to the galley on the cargo deck below. See what's taking Rook so long to finish cooking breakfast. Aye, aye, Captain. There's a good lad. I'm famished. Alright, now we're going to the cargo deck. Good morning, Father. I'm cooking a very special omelet for breakfast today. If you're not exceptionally busy, could you fetch me some paper from the cargo hold? We don't know what pepper is? Peppa? What's that? You're in for a treat. It's an old Earth spice, hard to find these days ever since the ionizing event. I understand it's quite delicious. Should I take the word of someone without taste buds? All the more reason you should trust me, sir. My objectivity is not clouded by personal bias. I don't think that's how it works. That almost makes sense. Where exactly is this Peppa? Peppa Pig. It's in the cargo hold, of course, aft of here. You should find a small container in the barrel marked Rare Earth Species. Take this key card. It will open the cargo hold. We got the key card. Uh-oh, this looks familiar. I think we know what happens here. How unfortunate for you to have found me, 𝓬𝓸𝔃𝔂. Who are you? My identity is of no consequence. You should never have invaded Orion's belt. What are you doing here? The ship must not leave the constellation of Orion. Go hence and rejoin your wretched little soul. And that's the end of the chaplain. Alright, let's search his pockets. There's a key card in the chaplain's pocket. This must be the cargo hold key card that Rook gave him. Alright, now we can get into this part of the ship. Victor has been devoured on the doomed ship Cormorant? Okay. Whew. So we have that to look out for. Ah, the bureau is full of socks, shirts, and other items of clothing. Beneath a stack of undergarments, I find a keycard labeled steerage deck. Alright, so we got the steerage deck keycard. And oh my god, there's no running water. There's a running demon in the halls. Or a crawling demon, I should say. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Bzz, bzz. It is secure. It is secure within the deep freeze unit. Peripheral not found. Torso? Turn the head off, then turn it on again. Always works. Sentient Construct Operating System, version 3.11. User, identify yourself. I'm Harold Jeffries, captain of the Cormorant. Captain Jeffries! Oh, what a relief to speak with you again, sir. Kindly hold up your right thumb for authentication. I must have left it on the bridge. I can go get it. Please do so, sir. In the absence of proper authentication, I have no alternative but to deny access. On an unrelated note, I need a sharp tool, something good for severing? For severing, nothing beats a good pair of bolt cutters. There should be one hanging on the machine shop, sir. If they are not there, I suppose someone must have borrowed them. I look forward to interfacing with you again, sir. Okay, so we need to find bolt cutters. Thank you for using the SCC device. Please take a moment to complete our survey and let us know if you're satisfied. I'm not gonna do that. The deep freeze unit is secured with a password. So there's something in the deep freeze unit. Okay. We're down at the steerage deck. This is a new area. These pods can be used to descend to orbit on the surface unless in deep space. So we got escape pods, and they can't be activated without a password. I have a feeling we're gonna need that later. And there's another one. So are these zombies taken over by the fungus, kind of like a Last of Us situation? Oh, hello. Don't mind me. E to examine the workbench. A handwritten note reads, deep freeze password, that. And I don't have to remember it because it's saved here in Victor's discoveries. Okay, let's go back up. Oh my god, that scares me so bad. Okay, we're gonna hide in here for right now. Wait for the guy to come back. Oh my god! I thought I was safe. Woo! Okay, I made it and I entered the password. The lock emits a gentle click. Open the deep freeze unit. The Orinian stowaway lies in the deep freeze unit. Ah, so we caught him. I'd better take a closer look. A rush of cold air takes my breath away as I touch the body. I can feel another vision coming on. So is this because of the telepathy that we're getting these visions and getting the story behind this? Oh, look at this little guy. Oh, look at his little boogie. The priest of Terran religion, they mistakenly worship puny soul instead of the great Betelgeuse. Oh, hey, he's asleep. Press E to dispatch the torpid Tyrann to puny soul. Oh! Freeze, seaweed! Red's here to save the day! I move not a muscle. I am perfectly still. Put your arms behind your back. Slowly, slowly. Now let's go. If you make one funny move, you're vaporized. I already made a funny move. Whom have I the honor of addressing? I am Marshal of 3 armies. What is your name, Marshal? Offo, spawn of Affa. And your serial number? 1120. Take that down as 42, Dr. Emmental. It's in ternary. To what do we owe the pleasure of such an exalted visitor? You carry a curse on board. It must not spread to other constellations. A colorful tale, Marshal Offo. If you boarded to warn us, why did you say nothing? I boarded this ship to destroy it, not to warn you. That, at least, I believe. Reflect on your deceptions, Aurinian. You will have an audience with Lord Quo soon enough. I also just realized, since we don't know the name, the person has said pompous female Tyrann. Captain Jeffries, give the order to warm up the superliminal drive. We sail for Jupiter. Very well, Dame Helena. We shall depart Orion's belt within the hour. If you will excuse me, I need to find my navigator. Where is the lieutenant, anyway? Nowhere. Marshal Offo, my name is Dr. Emmental. You said something about a curse? Indeed, the curse is aboard this ship right now. Surely you have seen it. It's a deadly pink mold. What does this curse do? It takes over minds, it takes over flesh. It stops at nothing and infects every world it comes in contact with? Does it have a name, this curse? We call it the ravenous entity. For every life form it affects will suffer a gnawing hunger. Roll credits. But the people of Orion have lived with it for a long time. You must know how to tame it. No, the ravenous entity is not an Orinian life form. It's an invader, much like yourself. But its triangular cells, its solitary eyes, it looks so much like an Orinian organism. Yes, from every host it infects the ravenous entity borrows, thus it grows and spreads. How can it be stopped? We torch the entire star system to purge our constellation of the ravenous entity. If that's true, then the ship must never return to any populated world. Precisely, that's why I'm here. How do I know you're telling the truth? I am prepared to open my mind to you so you can see for yourself. We cannot practice telepathy through the wire. In fact, that's exactly why it's there. Then join me in the cage. I'm not going in there with you. I'd never come out alive. Then release me. I can't let you out. The captain would have me shot. Then make a small clip in the wire. Yes, I think I'll just do that. I can repair the clip as soon as we're finished. I'm going to borrow a pair of bolt cutters from the machine shop and I'll be right back. That's what happened to the bolt cutters. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, as if I could. You locked me in a cage. Alright, E to pick the lock with the tip of a tendril. Oh! You guys didn't think of that one, did you? Hey, where do you think you're going, prisoner? Back to alien containment with you. Oh, so I have to hide. Okay. I slide a tendril gently into the Tran captain's back pocket. The great Beetlejuice favors me. I have retrieved a keycard. As captain of this vessel, this Tyrann should have the ability to go where he pleases. This keycard should permit me full access to all regions of the ship. Alright, let's go explore. Ooh, the captain's quarters. The Tyranns depict their son smiling and serene. No fangs, no claws, no horns. It's unsettling. The combination is no secret to me, for I can read the mind that selected the numbers. It is the birthday of a young female residing in Ganymede. Open it up. The secure cabinet contains a photograph of a young Tyrann female, a microscopic capsule, and a plain, inconspicuous key. Examine the photograph. The Terran female is repulsive, as they all are. This is the very creature whose birthday serves as the code for the cabinet. I can sense it in the reverberations of the captain's mind. But where is Gnawing, and what is birthday? Examine the capsule. The capsule is blue and translucent. A curiosity, nothing more. I have no use for it. Examine the key. This is exactly what I need. This unassuming key will unlock the cabinet that protects the superliminal drive. If I destroy the superliminal drive, the vessel will never be able to leave Alieann space, but I must hurry. Now to the engine room. So are we planning on dying with the ship? Terrain machine tools hang from the wall, including the bolt cutters. Where is Dr. Emmental? Was she taken over by the fungus already? That would not be good. Okay, we made it to the superliminal drive. This is what permits the vessel to travel between stars. If I sabotage the superliminal drive, the ship will be stranded in Orionn's belt forever, unable to carry its curse to other populated worlds. Let's unlock it. How I wish I could share this mysterious technology with my people. But the time has come to destroy it. Squeeze the sensitive core with your bare tendrils. It burns. Ah, the agony exceeds my powers of description, but I must persevere. Squeeze the core even harder. My powers begin to fail me. I can only pray that the damage to the core will suffice. Great Beetlejuice, prepare to receive me. Take my fleeting soul into your fiery bosom, that I may bask in your red glow for all eternity. And he died. And was put into the deep freeze unit. Okay. Search the stowaway's pockets. Just as I had hoped, the universal keycard is still in Offa's pocket. I should now be able to visit any location on board. The captain's quarters, the command deck, and the engine room. Perfect. Let's go into the captain's quarters. I can't close it. Okay, let's browse the captain's library. The collection includes mostly literature. The 18th century is well represented. Robinson Crusoe, Gulliver's Travels, Candide. Examine Robinson Crusoe. I picked up Robinson Crusoe, the classic tale about the struggle of a man against brutal nature far from the bosom of society. On the front piece, I notice the dedication. I'll think of you each time I take Arthur and Clifford for a walk in the woods. All my love forever. Minerva, February 8, 2370. Are those little doggies or whatever's in the world now? All right, let's continue browsing. Examine Gulliver's Travels. Examine Gulliver's Travels. I pick up Gulliver's Travels, the classic tale about a ship surgeon who encounters grotesque allegories of human folly. In the front piece, I notice the dedication. Do not forget me among the stars. All my love forever, Minerva. So it sounds like the captain left a wife or a significant other, Minerva, at home. Examine Candide. I pick up Candide, the classic tale about sheltered idealism colliding head-on with the hard truths of the real world. On the front piece, I notice the dedication. I won't make goulash again until you return. And you know I adore goulash, my darling. All my love forever, Minerva, April 3rd, 2374. So that was pretty recent in this timeline. Put the books back and return reluctantly to the present. Minerva must have been someone very important to Captain Jeffries. That might be good to know. The captain's safe is wide open. Marshal Offa didn't even bother to hide his trail. All that remains within, a small capsule and a photograph. It's well known that, should calamity strike, a space captain is expected to go down with the ship. This is why the Imperial Solar Navy issues a cyanide capsule to each captain in command of a vessel at war. Whatever happens to Captain Jeffries, it appears he didn't have time to take his capsule. I pocket the capsule just in case. It is a photograph with a beautiful young woman with long hair sitting under a tree. On the back of the photograph, a cursive hand is written, "Take me with you everywhere you go, all my love forever, Minerva." The name at the end of the dedication is smudged. Is it not Minerva? Is that why it's in the safe? I step away from the ransacked safe. Ooh, this is good. I'm on edge, definitely. Press E to examine the superliminal drive. Despite Otho's efforts, the core of the superliminal drive has not been fully extinguished. A small sphere of light still smolders resolutely in the cabinet. I would estimate that the ship's jump range is now less than 0.9 light years per jump, a third of what it would be at full strength. So he just made it slower, but not completely over. This is the manual override for the airlock. Even if the standard electrical circuits have failed, the hydraulic lever should send a backup power to the inner lock. Pull the lever. It takes all my body weight, but I managed to depress the lever. This should power the backup circuit for the airlock. Now back to the cargo hold. I need to get off this doomed ship. Alright, let's try and get off. So the core is still operational. Onboard computer says, attention, all passengers and crew. Prepare for superliminal jump in 3, no, damn it, no, 2, oh, we're gonna get stranded. I'll never get back to the Lark in time. 1, no, my ship. Uh-oh, you're screwed. That's it, I've lost the Lark, I'm trapped in this doomed ship. Jump complete. Why did it randomly jump? Oh, I haven't been here yet. Look at those. That's not creepy. And there's one of the scientists, I think. Grotesque overgrowth blocks my passage. I should return with something sharp. We gotta get those bolt cutters, I guess. Crew presentations would be made on the muster room screen. Dame Helena's library is very specialized. I don't understand a word of these science journals. I have a degree in biology and I don't understand science journals either. I have a degree in biology and I also don't understand science journals. Because a lot of times they use language, like intentionally to make it sound smarter, I think. I don't know. It takes some practice, but eventually you'll learn it. The hatch to alien containment is wide open. Oh! That gets me every time. Uh-oh. It's the body of Dr. Gnawing. She looks oddly at peace. I'd better take a closer look. The deceased scientist's skin is searing hot to the touch. Another vision clouds my eyes. Make haste, Dr. Gnawing. Do you need anything to eat? Do I look like larva to you, 𝓬𝓸𝔃𝔂? I have completed my 7th molt. This is my final metamorphosis. I shall not consume nutrients again. Is it true that the people of Alieann count on the ternary system? It is. I understand the Terran technology is based on the binary system, that given a thing either is or is not. That a given thing either is or is not. But we Aurinians know that there are, in fact, 3 possibilities for every concept that can be named either is or was or will be. So it is written in the book of Beetlejuice. I don't quite understand. You will. Can you tell me about the curse one more time? The ravenous entity is not much to look at. It appears to be a pink mold, but it borrows and learns from every life form it comes in contact with. And always, it hungers. It hungers to devour, to borrow, and to spread. Everything it infects experiences the same gnawing hunger. We Aurinians have torched entire star systems to rid them of ravenous entity. It is the only way. That is why your ship must never leave Orion's belt. If it reaches another populated world, it will propagate the curse. I speak the truth. I speak the truth. If you will make a small clip in the wire, I will allow you to read my mind so you can see for yourself. I shall go get the bolt cutters from the machine shop. I shall await your return. Do not tarry. What do you make of Marshal Offo's story? I think it's typical Gnawing lies from beginning to end. I hope you haven't been listening to his nonsense. He's trying to convince us to scuttle our own ship. But if he is telling the truth, then we'd be endangering the entire solar system. I'm going to stop you right there. He is not telling the truth. Besides, consider how pleased Lord 𝓬𝓂 will be when we bring him an Gnawing general officer. It isn't every day that a science mission manages to retrieve a sample like that. Have you thought at all about a reward you'll request? A country estate, a knighthood, an endowed chair at the University of Io? I haven't thought about it very much. You have a lot to think about, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. Where's the sample previously held in alien containment? That stupid mold you were playing with, I had Mulu move it to the deep freeze unit. You know that 2 specimens shouldn't be held in the same alien containment. That would violate protocol. You had a crew member handle an alien sample. Relax, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. I know how to supervise a specimen transfer. Do you? 'Cause in the future, things have gone very wrong. I've been handling dangerous alien life forms since before you were born. Who else was there during the transfer? Besides Mulu and myself, Rondo, the captain, why? Those are the people that are infected, right? I was just wondering. A girl like you could use a knighthood, you know. You don't have much of a dowry, do you? This is the captain speaking. Lieutenant Probus, report to the bridge at once. Lieutenant Probus to the bridge. He's not going to the bridge. Lieutenant Probus is not going anywhere anytime soon. Blazes, take you, Probus. Where the devil have you got to? This will take 3 times as long if I have to do everything myself. May I help you, Captain? I apologize for the language, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. We seem to have lost our astronomer chaplain, who, as you know, is also the Cormorant's navigator. Do you think you could have a look around and see if you can find Lieutenant Probus? Certainly, I will see what I can do. Thank you, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. Jupiter beckons. Hello, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. I understand will be leaving Orion's belt soon. Word travels fast. This is what you might call a tight-knit community, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. I can't wait to get back to Jupiter. I partake of your delight vicariously, Dr. 𝓬𝓙. You haven't seen Father Probus, have you? Funny you ask. I saw him just before breakfast. I asked him to visit the cargo hold and fetch me a rare earth spice. I assume he's been somehow detained. The omelets came out all right even without the rare earth spice, so I hear. Rook's omelet isn't half bad, even without the secret spice he's promised. Man, I'm hungry. Are you excited to go home, Adam? Right now, I can't think of anything but my stomach. Must have been an all-night watch. What a persistent, gnawing hunger. Uh-oh. You haven't seen Father Probus, have you? Not since the morning prayer service. I wonder if Rick will give me a second helping of this omelet. You're in trouble. This is a good omelet. The chow on this deployment has not disappointed. I can tell Adam is really enjoying it too. Yep, he's enjoying something. Will you visit Mars when we get back to the solar system? I haven't decided yet. I've got no family left to speak of. I suppose I could visit my old confessor. The Navy is my family now. Have you seen Father Probus? I saw him at morning prayers, of course, but not since then. I'll find him right after breakfast. If you even make it that long. A full set of small machine tools hangs from the wall. Among them, I see a large pair of bolt cutters. Take the bolt cutters. I've placed the bolt cutters in my pocket. So we did take them as Dr. 𝓬𝓙. So what happens? That happens? Must feed. Is that Adam? Poor Adam. So hungry. How long was I out? My head is throbbing. Dr. 𝓬𝓙, what a relief to see you're all right. Don't let Dame Helena hear you say that. Dr. 𝓬𝓙, I sincerely believe you overestimate how much Dame Helena envies and resents you. By at least 1.667%. What happened? I found you near the hatch leading down to the steerage deck. You seem to be in severe shock. Am I injured? You did not appear to be injured. However, I detect a cardiac arrhythmia that is atypical of humans in your age bracket. Can I trust your discretion? I might not have disclosed it on my personal questionnaire. Uh-oh. Medical confidentiality will be preserved unless overriding considerations preclude it. Did you see what attacked me? Alas, I did not. But now that you have recovered, I will be conducting a patrol of the steerage deck. You're an angel, Rook. Inaccurate. I am a sentient construct manufactured by the SCC Corporation. Oh, you. Incidentally, please visit the cargo hold. I am told Dame 𝓬𝓚 is there and wishes to speak with you. The cargo hold is where the chaplain is. Yep. There you are. Having a little mid-morning nap, were we? I was attacked, actually, in the steerage deck. Oh, I clicked the other one. Can't say that I have. Have you checked the sunroom? He likes to lounge around there. What happened to Father Probus? Major piercing trauma to the left side of the chest. Died instantaneously by the look of it. I would guess that this is Marshal Offo's handiwork. Does Red look alright to you? Oh yeah, look at Red. Oh, he's infected too. This is all your fault, Dame 𝓬𝓚. Petty Officer Rondo is looking a bit off color, but that is perfectly normal under the circumstances. I don't think so. I don't think too many people turn purple in these circumstances. I still remember my first autopsy. I'll never forget the smells. I wish I could forget, in fact. I'd better let Captain Jeffries know. Nasty customer, Marshal Offo. Can't wait to get him off our hands. I'm afraid it's bad news, Dr. Mental. What happened here? It's Father Probus. I'd let Dame 𝓬𝓚 fill you in. Have you seen Adam lately? We had breakfast together earlier this morning. I haven't seen him since then. Red, you don't look so good. Well, I don't feel ill. In fact, truth be told, I could eat again. Eat humans? Even after that big breakfast. The hunger gnaws at me still. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Don't come and find me. Speak to Dame 𝓬𝓚 before you leave. I already did. I dare not go back down there again. That feral being might try to eat me again. Why isn't she telling people about the feral thing that attacked her? Wait a minute. Where did Marshal Offer go? Just when I thought this day couldn't get any worse. More bad news for the captain. I'd better meet with him at once. Uh-oh. This is going downhill really fast. Captain, I have some news. Uh-oh, he's looking purple too. Well, did you find Lieutenant Probus? I'm afraid I did, Captain. He was killed by our Iridian stowaway. I hope Lord 𝓬𝓂 appreciates his precious prisoner. We've certainly paid a high price for him. About that, this is, I don't know how to say this, but our prisoner appears to have escaped. What? That slimy seaweed bastard! I'll wring his green neck. You are really not looking good. Oh, my soul, Captain, are you feeling all right? Physically, I've never felt better. Apart from the gnawing hunger, that is. Captain, did you handle my alien specimen by chance? I suppose I might have. Dude, it was calling me, you know, from the deep freeze unit in the pantry. It was so cold and lonely in there. It's telepathic. Oh my god, you guys. How could I resist its sweet voice? I'm not feeling well at all, Captain. Stop by the surgery. Dame 𝓬𝓚 should be able to give you something for your nerves. We've all been through a lot these last few hours, and I have to figure out how to get us back to Jupiter without my navigator. Alright, let's go. Take a seat, Dr. Amental. I'll be right with you. I understand you've got a bit of a nervous shock, is that right? You could say that. It's been a terribly stressful day for you, Dr. Amental. I want you to breathe deeply and try to relax. I'll try, Dame 𝓬𝓚. You're in a safe, comfortable, cozy place. No one can hurt you. Except you. The sun shines upon your face. Even the gnawing hunger has momentarily abated. What? The The Gnawing Hunger? The Gnawing Hunger, surely you know it. Soul almighty, my left arm hurts like crazy. You're having a heart attack. No. I'll get the defibrillator. Aww. I'm sorry, Dr. Amental. I found the famous bolt cutters in Dr. Amental's pocket. Now I can chop and sever to my heart's content. Ooh, alright, I'm slicing through the growths. One moment. Before I go any further, I need to stop and have a quick think. Oh, is this different endings? I'm too hungry to think that. Rolling gnawing hunger. The ship must be destroyed even if it means my own death. I think I can find a way to save myself without endangering humanity. I want to do this one. Ooh, okay. I think I can find a way to save myself without endangering humanity. Of course, I don't want to introduce the ravenous entity to the Jovian moons or any other world inhabited by humans. But I believe there is a way to prevent that without sacrificing my own life. It won't be easy to thread the needle, but I'm a survivor. Whoa, okay. Who the hell are you? You do not recognize me? It's I, Lord 𝓬🔂. Captain Jeffries reporting the Cormorant is ready for inspection, my lord. Your ship is in shambles, Captain. You should be ashamed. Forgive me, my lord. It's the gnawing hunger. It makes me so hard. Forgive me, my lord. It's the gnawing hunger. It makes it so hard to concentrate. I bring a message from the court of Jupiter, from Minerva. Minerva, my lord? Dame Minerva? My Minerva? The very same. She has asked for a token of your affection, Captain. Anything, my lord. Name it, and it's hers. Your right thumb would do nicely, Captain. Here's a pair of bolt cutters. Of course, my lord. Right away. Snip! Ugh. Here, my lord. You're a brave man, Captain. You didn't even flinch. I feel no pain anymore, my lord. Yeah, you look like you feel no pain. Only the gnawing hunger. Okay, now we gotta go here. Sentient Construct Operating System version 3. Okay. So now we have the thumb, and we're saying, I am Harold Jeffries, Captain of the Cormorant. Kindly hold up your right thumb for authentication. User authenticated Harold Jeffries, Captain, Imperial Solar Navy. What a pleasure to speak with you again, Captain. I must admit I did not recognize your face. Or your voice. I order you to recalibrate your audio and visual sensors, Rook. Aye, aye, Captain. Recalibrating. Much better. Now I recognize you perfectly, sir. Your orders, Captain? An alien intruder is on the bridge. It's impersonating me. I need you to arrest him. Ah. Much as I hate to ask for assistance, Captain, I'm afraid that I would need you to reconnect my head and body first. Very well. 1,000 thanks, sir. Take me there and I'll talk you through the process. Can't wait to see my torso again. All right, Rook, let's go. Okay, let me take a better look. Yes, I see. Thankfully, the damage is superficial. I can talk you through the necessary repairs, Captain. But I don't have any tools on me. Pick up my right arm, Captain. It connects a multi-purpose screwdriver, nail gun, level, point, paint nozzle, and soldering iron. Now pick up my left arm. That one contains a multi-purpose flashlight, wrench, pliers, and SCC-Z interface adapter. There we are. Just solder the green wire to the green wire and the red wire to the red wire. You can ignore the blue wire. If you won't tell anyone, neither will I. Much better, Captain. Much better. Now head to the bridge and arrest that alien imposter. Oh, that was me. Aye, aye, sir. Give me a few minutes, then meet me on the bridge. The imposter is safely confined within alien containment, sir. The gall of that alien to attempt to assume your identity. I've been meaning to ask, did you move Marshal Offo's body? Yes, sir. I thought Lord 𝓬🔂 would appreciate a well-preserved specimen of an Aurinian officer, even a deceased one, so I moved the body to the deep freeze unit. Incidentally, I also captured the raving creature tearing up and down the command deck corridor. Are you aware that that raving creature is Dame Helena? That's impossible, sir. The creature is greedy, vicious, and unintelligent. I thought it was prohibited to house two aliens in the same containment chamber. I won't I won't tell Dame Helena if you don't, sir. Are you... We have a deal, Rook. All in a day's work, sir. Incidentally, we are within jumping distance of Gnawing. Oh, good. We'll make the jump, then arrange for the ship to be quarantined. Yes, sir. You can set up the jump at the navigation station. We have arrived, sir. I shall contact Gnawing ground control and request permission to land? No, you don't have the codes to the... No. Do you have the codes to the escape pods? Of course, sir. You gave them to me yourself. Prepare an escape pod for the two of us. The ship must be abandoned. Is it because of the fungal overgrowth, sir? I could try swabbing the decks. You have your orders. Prepare an escape pod. I will speak to Gnawing ground control. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, Captain Jeffries is here. You're not really Lord 𝓬🂂, are you? I should have seen that coming. But the hunger is blinding. Oh, how are you guys able to... How is he able to still talk, I wonder? Press E to contact Gnawing ground control. This is Gnawing ground control. Come in. Cormorant? We haven't heard from you in a month. We thought you were goners. We have 2 survivors and we're coming down in an escape pod. 10-9er, why an escape pod? We have dedicated runway for you to land on. The ship is compromised. We're gonna need a quarantine team. Quarantine? Cormorant, what exactly is your status? There are 4 hostiles and an unknown disease on board. Copy that, Cormorant. Stand by for His Grace the Duke. This is 𝓬🂂. Give me Cormorant actual. Captain Jeffries is in no condition to speak, Your Grace. And you are? I'm a scavenger. I boarded the Cormorant 2 jumps ago and found her like this. Very well, we will be expecting your escape pod. I will debrief myself when your quarantine is complete. Oh, ending achieved. Threading the needle. Victor and Rook managed to escape the Cormorant and land safely in Gnawing, where the quarantine team was waiting for them. 3 weeks later. Press E to address the Empress Soul. Ooh, look at this girl. Go, Queen. A warm welcome to our beloved cousin, 𝓬𝓂, Duke of Jupiter. How fares your latest scientific expedition, cousin? It concluded recently, Your Majesty, and it was a resounding success. That's not what I would call a success. Do tell me more, cousin. Now I'm intrigued. It is a tale of hardships and horrors not easily forgotten. How thrilling! You have to tell me all about it. It is an adventure full of gallant warriors, wicked villains, and fair maidens. Fair enough, this is the tale of Dr. Mental. Did Dr. Mental really have all the lads at the University of Io squabbling for the chance to take her to graduate ball? Only to snub them all when her long-lost true love unexpectedly arrived from a backwater moon. She certainly did, and lest I forget, I brought you a little something. How pretty, a pink crystal in a little jar with a silver lid. Does the crystal resonate? I thought I heard a faint harmonic murmuring from within. Yes, it's an amusing little trinket. No need to open it now. Uh-oh! Duke, you are gonna cause the end of the world with that little trinket. Such a thoughtful present, cousin. Will you join me for dinner? Alas, Your Majesty, affairs of state call me to Europa. I must dine en route. A pity, cousin. Well, I shall open the jar after dinner and think of you. And think of the gnawing hunger is what I think's gonna happen. Well, that was The Gnawing Hunger, a sci-fi mystery game. I personally really enjoyed the music and the storyline. I think that sci-fi, 80s music, and space exploration, they're trending right now, so that was a neat little experience that kind of tied all of those aspects together. If you enjoyed this game, be sure to visit the itch.io page of the developer linked in the description and give it some love. And if you enjoyed my playthrough, let me know by liking this video and leaving me a comment down below. It really means a lot, and I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I have this gnawing hunger.